Crystal Ball hopped out smartly, the early leader. Le Chateaumois driven at towards the outside. Ideal Winters looking to overcome the draw with Skyfire. And there goes Ideal Winter in the red silks to strike the front, moving to the 1600. Adjudicators around on the prowl. Crystal Ball and Skyfire settle together in third position. Maggie Muggins just towards the inside on the rail. Le Chateaumois in the orange silks is mid-division. Star of Caesar's in the blue further back, 6 lengths off the tempo. Willow Grange, Mad Pushpa, Liberal Sally, Maybe Not a Word is your trailer. Moving past the 1200 metre area, Ideal Winter, free flowing in front by a length and a quarter. Adjudicators on the outside. Crystal Ball in the slipstream. Skyfires in the black silks. Le Chateaumois, Maggie Muggins as they start to stack up towards the inside. White Blinkers of Willow Grange is around them, doing it 3 wide, but gets a little bit closer. Star of Caesar towards the inside in the blue. Races 4.5 lengths off the tempo. Mad Pushpa looks to get a length closer as they go down towards the final 700 metres. Maybe Not a Word, Liberal Sally. In front, Ideal Winter, Adjudicator. Crystal Ball now gets the shake up towards the inside. Skyfire, and Crystal Ball was first going to go in and then decided to come out, looking for the gap coming to the 400. Ideal Winter, Crystal Ball's looking for the way through, coming to the 300, a tight gap there. Ideal Winter's got first run. Crystal Ball trying to respond. Le Chateaumois on the outside. Maggie Muggins running on. Anton says go, and Crystal Ball hits the front, but Star of Caesar coming strong on the inside. Crystal Ball and Star of Caesar. Crystal Ball pulls it out the fire. Star of Caesar, Ideal Winter and Mad Pushpa. This was the pressure horse for the afternoon. All the doubles, the trebles rolling onto Crystal Ball. And we heard from Dees, those last 2 efforts against Far Stronger and Anton Marcus. Crystal Ball, they win a neck. Top of the lane was going to go in, then decided to come out between runners, a tight gap, flattened out for a few strides. Star of Caesar ranged up. Crystal Ball will get home, wins that long neck decision. Star of Caesar, Ideal Winter, Mad Pushpa and Maggie Muggins, they in photos towards the inside. And I tell you what, well done to the Carlyles. Much better people in racing you will not find. The Carlyles really passionate about their racing. Great people. Well done to the Duncan House camp, the Kinmount stud, and Anton Marcus. He's got to pull out a bit more. Ideal Winter and Star of Caesar moved up a big threat on the inside. Crystal Ball and Ideal Winter. There you'll see Argy Bargy running around. A little bit of interference coming to the last 100, but Crystal Ball finds extra, goes off R2.80 the win, 140 the plays. Back to the studio.
Well, number 3, Crystal Ball, has come through for trainer Duncan Howes and jockey Anton Marcus. You heard from Sheldon upstairs. The Carlyles are on course as well. This daughter of Visionaire has come through to win well. And firstly, Duncan, let's talk about the way you've been placing this filly. You know, there's been tough races at Pinnacle and even the KZN Breeders 1600. Those were difficult races for her.
They were. Unfortunately, she got quite a bad virus, and I've battled to put her in the right races, actually playing a program with her. But look, the reason I ran in the Pinnacle was a prep run for Breeders' Day. The races, the way the weights were set, if we'd had a 1900 on that day, I think she would have gone a lot closer. She's always been a filly with ability. She lost her way a little bit because of a virus. But she got up, she won today, and we're obviously very happy with the result.
When we speak about owners, it's all about support. And I think from day one, maybe, I can't think back that far, but I know these colours has been associated with you since you've taken out your trainer's license.
Carlyle's were with me from the very beginning. The few clients that could put up with me. So, no, look, they've been staunch supporters. We've had a lot of fun together. They've had some nice horses. Went through a little bit of a dry spell, but you know, the horses they got in training now are doing well for them.
When we saw her going down to posts, you know, that the form matched the looks.
She went down very well. I was very confident with her work that she'd run a good race. Now, these type of races are difficult. As you can see, she only won by a short head. Often your weight is against you, or something happens, the pace isn't right, or something like that. But I'm very happy she got there in front. Good luck to them. Good luck to the rest of the family back home. I'm sure they're all watching and shouting the house down. And thanks to our sponsors winning form.
Anything else from your side, Duncan?
I've got Choir of Angels in the last race. He showed me very good work. If I had a nicer draw, I'd be quite confident of a huge chance, but he'll be right there.
He's a horse that's having his third run for you, Duncan, so he's come on.
He has come on. He came to me with a reputation, and he was sent here because when he races on a left-hand turn, he tends to always want to run to the outside. So the thinking was if he ran on a right-handed turn, he'd probably run a lot straighter, which does seem to have worked, and he does show me extremely good work.
Well, on behalf of the boys that had a strike on you here, well played. Thank you for that.
Great, thanks very much.
Duncan Howells with Crystal Ball. Let's get Mr. Carlisle in. And the first question I want to ask Mr. Carlisle, because I haven't ever asked him this question, is how long have you got your colours for?
20 years. We got them in 1990. I think, in fact, a little bit before 1997.
So it's a long time, and you've had a lot of success in them. I know it's been on and off of late, but initially these colours were quite frequent in the number one box.
Yeah, it's interesting because this filly that won today is from our first ever mare, and she had fantastic progeny that gave us those winners in the early days.
Yes.
So it's great to see that this was her second last foal. So it's coming to the end in that respect, but maybe she'll come and take on from her mother.
Now that I see the name, you had a lot of horses with the Rebel in it.
Yes, actually her mother is Rebel Key.
Yes.
And so we had Patriotic Rebel, Rebel Patriot, Rebellious Streak.
Sure.
Yeah, all great horses.
And this filly has rewarded you today?
She has. We were offered 200,000 for her at the KZN sale, but we decided to buy her back, and I think it was a wise decision.
Well played. The numbers in the frame to yourself and your lovely missus. Well done, Mr. Carlisle.
Can I just make a couple of thank yous to my own family for their support, but also to two unsung heroes. Back on Kinmount, we have two grooms,
Yes.
Siyabonga Ndlovu and Bongani Kumalo, and they are passionate. And so they will have been watching, and well done.
Okay, Siyabonga and Bongani, hip hip, hooray. Job well done, boys. Well done, Mr. Carlisle. Well done to Mr. Carlisle and his team. And number 3, Crystal Ball, has come through to win. If you caught this quartet, 3, 5, 2 and 9.